Hi, it's Mitz from My Life Mitz. Thank you so much for stopping by. In this video, I will be journaling in my Hobonichi cousin, and I'm just playing catch up, and I thought I would put the camera on. And so this will be a chatty video. I don't really have much to say, so there will be parts where I'm describing what I'm doing, and then there'll just be parts where I'm just chatting with you. So in my previous years on YouTube here, I've been posting at least one video a week, and it's been going on for years now. There hasn't been like a consistent upload date, and so I think I've decided to just upload here at least once a week on Wednesdays Japan time. So sometimes it might be Wednesday morning Japan time, which would mean Tuesday evening in the North American Eastern Standard Time. But I think that's what I will do. I haven't really announced it in the past. I would just kind of upload whenever the video was finished editing. But I've decided to be more on a consistent schedule, so I have made up my mind and will be posting every Wednesday. And if I have an extra video to post, I will post it on Friday or the weekend. But for sure, there will always be one video a week for you here on YouTube. And if you have any video requests, I would love to hear your comments. Like if you can leave a comment down below, I would love to hear your requests. I am here to make videos for you, so I would love to know what you would like to learn from me, or if you have any questions that you have for me, I would love to answer those for you as well. I have filmed some videos of my Hobonichi cousin from last year. I've completed a Hobonichi cousin flip through. I have a quiet version of it, so there's no talking. Other than that, I did film another video, like a journal with me session in my Hobonichi cousin for this year, so that will be coming up as well. And yeah, so if you have any specific requests for videos, I would love to hear or read them down below in the comments section. Before I forget, I want to mention the free printable that I'm using here. These are some free printable dates, and they're not every single day in January, but this really talented artist decided to draw some of them out, and they are at Bear Copa. I will leave their Instagram handle in the description box below, and highly recommend you check out this artist. It's really nice drawings of some of the days in January, so I decided to print them off at home. Here I am adding some photos that I took from last year, and I don't exactly remember when we took these photos, but they were lying around and I didn't want to not use them, and so I've decided to put them in for 2021, even though it doesn't really match the date. It's several months off, but that's absolutely okay. I'd rather have the photos there, and I'm not really particular about adding the photos for the exact day that it happened, and sometimes I am. I'd rather just, like I said, use them up instead of having them floating around in my pouches. So next I am working on January 10th and 11th. I flip through my books and my journals. Usually I'm working in multiple journals at a time, and I usually on a daily basis, somebody asked me if I work in all of my journals every single day, because that's a lot to keep up with. And throughout the day I will maybe journal a bit in my Nolty, and there will be days where I don't touch my Hobonichi at all. The usual thing is I will catch up in my Hobonichi cousin. I will keep track of what happened during the day in my my smaller Nolty planner, and when I have some time, like maybe a block of time, maybe an hour or so, I will kind of look through my Nolty and see what happened, and I will catch up in my Hobonichi. I will flip through my pages and see what I can add. Maybe I'll add stickers here and there, some tip-ins, some photos. So it's not, I don't usually journal every single day in my Hobonichi cousin. It's usually a catch-up type of thing, and that happens a lot with a lot of my other journals as well. But daily I will work in my Hobonichi 5-year, because it's just one small little paragraph. So my 5-year I will do on a daily basis, as well as my small Nolty planner. and I will of course use my work planner every day, but for journaling purposes it's just my Nolte and my 5-year planner in my Nolte. And so yeah, I'm just kind of flipping through and seeing what I can add, because I printed this printable a little bit later on in the month. I didn't get to add the numbers that the artist was able to share, so I'm just looking back at my pages. This section you see here is my weekly section, and in my weekly section I like to write like gratitude things and more of a positive type of journaling. And in my my daily parts, I will just write whatever. So even if it's negative, I will write it down if I feel like it. And if I don't feel like reading the negativity, I will just cover it up. Or I will stick a photo of my kids on top of it or something like that. So it really depends on my mood. But I do both like positive and then not so positive journaling as well in my Hobonichi. And then of course I'll add some quotes and things. I don't know if you see that Happy New Year postcard. It's customary in Japan to send New Year's cards to people. It's kind of like the North American Christmas card type of thing. Christmas is not as big as New Year's Day, and so we all create these New Year's Day cards, and usually I try my best to add a photo of the family smiling, and it's hard to find that because I'm usually the photographer, so it's hard to find photos where I'm actually in the photo. But I was able to find one, and I just decided to use that as our New Year's Day card. This is the front of the January page. I don't know if you have a Hobonichi, you'll know this. In the front of the beginning page of the beginning of the month, there is like a blank page, and so I've decided to use this area to document the empties or the stationery items that I have finished using up. I'm just using this glue stick as a reference because it's not the actual glue stick that I ran out. I ran out of the slim stick type version of it, but I didn't have it handy, and so I'm just using the regular version of it and just kind of referring to that to draw my little doodle of that. I did, I think, in my travel journal video where I shared with you refilling. I shared with you where I took out the refill, like the empty refill of the glue, and then I inserted a new one. Sorry, my maybe I need another coffee. But anyways, so yeah, I decided to do that, and it's nice to see the empties. Yeah, it's nice to see that I'm using the supplies. I mean, I use supplies, and then I don't really keep track of the empties, and I think it's a nice idea to do that. So I'm going to be. I hope to remember to do that every single month at the beginning of the page, like the monthly page. I hope to continue to do that this year. Here I'm just adding more of the beautiful illustrations from at Bear Copa, and I'm so happy that this person or this illustrator has decided to offer the free printables. I think there are several illustrators online on Instagram that offer these free date printables. If you know of any, or if you have a specific artist in mind, or if you offer them yourself, please feel free to leave them in the comments below so that we can all kind of help each other out and check each other's Instagrams. I would love to learn more about these or help other artists too. But that's it for now for this video for my journal with me session. Like I said, if you have any specific videos that you would like me to do, I think Grace has one where she wants me to journal just in black and white, so that's one of my challenges. And then a second request I have is to journal about my washi tapes, and that is definitely coming. I have a big update because I used a lot of washi tapes for washi tape cards, and that's something that I want to kind of get into and explain, but that will be in another video. As always, I really appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.